Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Monday the 2nd of December and we have new mods. Some interesting looking ones today. I think we're going to be, today they're low slot count, all of them, and I think probably aimed more at the small farming operation. Certainly not any large bits of equipment, but we start off with the Stratman Blitz VS 2004. This is by MefiuFs. It is a muck spreader. It's 20,000 litre capacity. Nicely detailed mod. Now we do have a Stratman Blitz, but it's an IT runner backed one. And I saw this and thought, oh, okay, cool, because that one, like the one we had the other day from Giants, does lime and manure. This one doesn't, it only does manure. So I was a bit like, oh, because I saw the Straw Blitz and thought, oh, brilliant, we've got the wheeled version. But we've got this kind of grill grate at the front there, I suppose, to stop any overspill. There's nothing worse than when you're driving a tractor and you get manure falling down your back. But yeah, nice tidy mod. As with most of the manure spreaders, when you start it up and you have to open it, there's a plate in here that lifts, exposing all the mechanism here for flinging everything out the back. We'll have a quick look at this in store. Under manure spreaders, like I say, when we go across, you've got the Straw Blitz there, the IT runner one, which does manure and lime, which is only 19,600 litres. So this one here, 25,000 to buy. Again, there's 10 grand difference in that. However, with that one you would need an IT runner, like the IT runner bed, which is 56 odd grand. So I suppose when looking like that, you're getting it all in one package there. It's only 4 on the slot count, so really low on the slot count. Options available, we've got Trelleborg, and we can have those standard, wide. Now this went through a selection of wides. Wide, 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 back to standard again. Wide, wide, wide. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just different tyre treads. And then we've got Michelin's, standard, wide, back to standard again. I think it's just those two. Yep. Those are your options available. 15 metre spread, I think it is. Yep, 15 metres. Comparable to other ones in its class. Moving on, we have got the safety bumper. Now we have got one of these already, but the one we've got already, you can change all the colour configurations. This one, you can show your loyalty to your favourite brand if you should choose to do so. This is the safety bumper by Smety. Again, only 4 slots for the first one. Nicely detailed, looks metallic. We've got lights on it as well. Lighting and indicators and those kind of things too, which is rather cool. But as you can see, I've got a JCB one, there's a class one there. This one's really cool. I like this one. Still plays with tractors. I like they've added, you know, it's just a fun thing, isn't it? I like that. This you'll find under weights because it is a safety bumper but used as a weight as well. It has some heft to it. If I go through all my weights, there we go. So the one we got already is a safety bumper there, which we can change the colour of and weights, those kind of things. So this one here, 3,500 to buy. Yeah, only 4 slots, 2,500 kilogram weight. You can have it with nothing on it at all. I'm trying to get a better angle. We might just come straight on. You can have Fendt, John Deere, New Holland, Valtra, Deutz-Fahr, JCB, Massey, Challenger, Claas, Steyr, Case, International, Michelin, King of the Road, best tractor driver ever, or still plays with tractors. I like that. I just think it's a nice, you know, if you're going to get a weight, why not make it something a bit different, something a bit fun. Let's say show your loyalty to your favourite brand or just whichever particular tractor you're using at that particular moment in time. Yeah, very nice bit of kit. One thing I would suggest in putting these down, I moved one just to have a for the thumbnail. Lower it down first before disconnecting. If you disconnect with it still in the air, they have a tendency to topple forward and then you can't connect back up to them again without having to have a bit of a fiddle around with it. So just, yeah, again, just a bit of consumer advice. Moving on, we have got this. This is the Lizard Sirocco, the Jolin. This is a, well, it's a bale shredder blower, but it doesn't just do straw. This one is a food mixer as well. This is by WhiteBull Modding. So this is a 4,000 litre capacity, which is a little bit bigger than the one we had the other day from WhiteBull Modding. It's an interesting looking thing. Quite cool. It kind of caught my eye in the Modhub. I thought, oh wow, that's a different looking thing. So I say 4,000 litres, so you can put a bale in there. If you're feeding sheep, bale of hay, bale of straw. If you're doing bedding, you can stick a bale of straw in it. If you're just putting silage in somewhere, you can do that, but you can also mix in it as well. So what we'll do, let's just hook up to this. So first things first, what you can do is L1 and X, we can lift it up for transport. So we can drive it around like that. If you turn it on, you see everything going in the inside. Actually what I might do, let's just swing around so we've got the light in there. There we go, it's a little bit better, isn't it? So we can see those rollers spinning on the inside. Turn it off again. If we go L1 and right stick, we can lift this arm up, we can open that completely. I mean the reason for that being that if you drop that down, you can animate if you want to the collection of bales around bale or whatever you want to do. It's got the sort of prongs on the top, so you bring it down and then pull whatever it is you want to into it, which is fine, fantastic, no problem at all. The blower I think is L1, R1, right stick, no, just R1. There we go, R1, and you can adjust the blower, because when you unload this, it will unload using the blower, but weirdly I found it on its highest setting, it blew directly out at kind of 90 degrees, but it was coming onto the ground in a pile right next to it, so it's a bit of a peculiar, the animation was a little bit odd. It's just what I found, it was just a bit, yeah. But anyway, you can change that. Now here's the thing with it, if I go to a bale, you can go through that animation process there if you want to, if you're trying to give yourself a little bit of something a little bit more akin to realism, if that's what you want to go for. But what it will do, I'll back up to a bale, and it's not going to do it now. If I turn it on, that is the weirdest thing. Huh? Oh, there we go. As soon as you bring the arm down, it automatically just, the bale goes boom, straight in there. I thought that did it earlier, why is it not doing it now? So it'll put the bale straight in. So you don't actually kind of have to roll it in, it will do it automatically for you. Which kind of makes life a little bit easier. Sometimes moving bales around, especially the round ones, can be a little bit of a pain. But I think you just need to bring the arm down to touch the bale once it does that. So like I say, as for the stuff coming out, just get around so we can see again. If I raise that up like that, let's go with that, and then do unload, it shows the jet like that, and then it comes out right next to it. So it's a bit of it's an odd one actually. It's peculiar. So I suppose what you want to do is adjust that jet down like that, so it kind of feels a little bit more like that's where it should be putting it. I don't know why it did it like that, it just did. But as far as filling it goes, you can do it. Let's turn the mixer off a second. You can do it from a silo if you've got a silo that's got all your forage and stuff in. If you're doing it from a filling station, it will take total mix ration. If you just want to put total mix ration in, for example, I can scroll across now until I get to total mix ration. I can just stick total mix ration if I want to, which is quite handy. But if I want to mix my own, you have to be quite quick off the draw. But because it holds 4,000, you've got a little bit more time. Like that, and then if I do, actually let's open the help window, because it will give you, down the bottom it will show you the mixing ratio. If I do it again and go on to silage, hopefully if I just put the rest in, I should get a total mix ration. So I can just do it silage and hay, don't have to put straw in that mix. And if you look at that mixing ratio, both bars are in the green, so I have just mixed my total mix ration, I can go and feed my animals. Now obviously it only holds 4,000 litres, you're not going to be using this if you're running a 400 cow operation, you know, this is going to be for small scale stuff. But again, for a starting out piece of equipment, for a feed mixer, you're not spending out ridiculous amounts of money, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So let's close that menu off. Turn the engine off a second. This is under animals. We scroll across, looking at the feed mixers. 41 grand, 53 grand, you know, you've got various different ones. There's so many different modded ones as well now. If we get to this one here, 5,100. That's all. I know it's a small capacity, but like I say, if you're just starting out for a forage mixer wagon, bale shredder, you know, it'll do all of that. I think it's pretty cool. Options available, there are none. You get what you get. And it is 5 slots, so yeah, 5 slots. That's by... oh no, hang on, I got those the wrong way around. It's not by WhiteBull Modding, I do apologise. It's by 76 Max. I do apologise. On my list, yeah, just got them completely mixed up. That's by 76 Max. Sorry. So for all of you that have already commented and are shouting at the screen and saying, no, that's not right, I apologise. I got that wrong. 76 Max. But I do like it. Very, very cool bit of kit. Very nice indeed. So, moving on to, I think the... oh no, we've got two to go. This is by WhiteBull Modding. Let's get it right. There we go. So this one's by WhiteBull Modding. This is the water milk trailer because it's got Lizard WM, WhiteBull Modding. 2000. This is a 2,000 litre water or milk container. It's on wheels. It can be towed by a pickup truck, car, that kind of thing. Anything with a tow hook on the back of it. It's got lights on the back. Nicely detailed. Again, it's for a small farming use. It's only 2,000 litres. It's not, you know, like I say, if you've got loads of animals, hundreds of animals, 2,000 litres is going to go nowhere. But if you're just starting off and you've got a little bit of water to do, you've got a little bit of milk to deliver, it's fine. Perfect little bit of kit. Nicely detailed. The rubber looks rubber, the metal looks metal. It's just, you know, it's good. Even the, like, the wiring to the lights on the back. Very cool. Very cool indeed. This is also under animals, and it was right next to the one I was just showing you. That's what suddenly... I saw that and said, well, hang on a minute, I've got these thrown the wrong way. This one is only 4 slots, so that, yeah, all fairly low slot count today. No options available on this one either. You get what you get. So that's by WhiteBull Modding. That's the water milk trailer. And lastly... also by MefiuFs, the Stratman VS to a 2004 at the start was, but this is as well. This is the Metal Cows Barn. This is by MefiuFs. Only 8 slots to place. This will hold 60 cows. It's only 40,000 to buy, which again, not too bad at all. Obviously, because of the way the light is, it's difficult to see it, but nicely detailed. The triggers are all kind of placed all around the place, so you can find everything. The slurry pit collection is there. Buying, selling or unloading is done from this side here. I couldn't find a trigger for the gates to open. I couldn't find a light switch either. Then looking underneath I couldn't actually see any lights. Unless there are some that come on automatically, but I couldn't see anything. Your feed trough is on the front here. Your milk collection is round on the end here. And your water is here. There's a trough just beside there for your water. I think your hay, your bedding, straw bedding goes in from this side, this trigger just here. What I will say though, there's no manure silo, like bunker. And because the gates don't open, you can't get in there to muck them out. That's just suddenly struck me. I went round and had a look at it a minute ago. That's just suddenly, where does the manure pile up? Bear with me. Right, I just put some straw in. Straw does go in there, and I sped up time a little bit. I'm wondering whether the actual silo bit for the manure is missing, or whether it's intended to be here, but that is definitely manure, and it's appearing here just next to the slurry pickup point. So yeah, I don't know whether that needs a tweak, maybe an update, or whether it's intended to just pile up on the floor next there or not. Maybe it is, maybe that's what the modder intended all along. But I suddenly stopped and thought, I don't understand, that's really weird. That's where that will appear from. I just thought I'd test it, make sure, just so that we're all on the same page, we're all clear. Anyway, that's it for the mods for today. I hope you found this useful. and informative in some way, shape or form? If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.